Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me. If it is your first time, I hope you appreciate the little content I do, which I share on this platform. And so, straight into today's business, I'm going to try and be quick about this one. And I want to just talk about onlookers or bystanders in events, especially if it is a non-pleasant event, something that is not good, which is going on. And before I talk about it, I want to just think about as a teacher when we are in school and we're talking to our students about behaviors around the corridors, out in the playground. We usually like to remind them that if there is a situation that arises between their peers, they have to do something about it. Don't just stand and look or encourage the situation, sometimes a bad situation, from instead getting better, you encourage it to get worse. For example, young people like to encourage fights on the playground, and they want to see who is stronger, etc. So we always advise them, you either run and report it to someone or you intervene and try to stop the argument or fight from escalating. Similarly, as a Christian, I know about, there's a common phrase that goes about people, Christians with a lukewarm attitude, which means, in other words, maybe a Christian who doesn't always stand up to their Christian values. And sometimes it might be just with regards to maybe do's and don'ts of your faith, maybe the commandments, maybe what you know is right, and then you avoid doing it. So, and we always say a lukewarm faith, someone with a lukewarm faith and or attitude towards their faith is that kind of person who actually aggrieves the Lord the most. You're either hot or cold. Don't be lukewarm. Don't be in between. You have to take a stand. And so now linking it up to what I want to talk about, most of the times I'm either talking specifically to single people or to people who are married in relationships. And I just want to talk about those people who see something going wrong in a relationship and they don't stand up to say something. Very often you have excuses such as, I don't want to be the bad person. I don't want to be the one who will cause a friction in this relationship. I don't want to be a relationship spoiler. And sometimes you just fear what your friends would say. And permit me speak in English, sometimes it will be like, who send you for poke your nose inside people their affair? If you don't quiet, why you go involve your ideas or your thoughts for people their problems. And sometimes it can just be you seeing something which is not right, going seriously wrong, and you just can't stand up to the person who is doing the wrong thing and say what you're doing is not right. And you let it go. Worse still, sometimes it can be your friend. We have people who have good friends who are in relationships. And you can be watching over time and observing a behavior or an attitude or something which is not right about the relationship. It could be one partner who is not being respectful to their partner. And you just stand there and sometimes either you're encouraging it or really don't care, or are afraid to just say something. Who are you helping? If you really care about a friend, sadly these days people would say if you care about your friend, don't say anything, because if you say it, you will ruin the relationship, and if you ruin the relationship, you'll be the bad one. When they fix their problems, you will be the bad one. And people just fear to stand up and do the right thing. So in conclusion, I will conclude in pidgin. I just want to talk for any man where they watch me now. the right thing for do if you get a friend where they inside a relationship and where things they need to work for that relationship, in the sense say you see say one person for that relationship no they behave well, you know they behave right. Now your place for do something about them. Whether you go advise the person make a change, or you go warn your friend may be aware of them, even if they go call you say bad person, no problem. You don't do it where it be right by you, by your conscience. Who cares what others say? Even if they talk so you don't be a relationship spoiler, or maybe your own relationship no they fine. Now why that you want go spoil a different person your own? As long as deep down in your heart you know say you did do the right thing and you want to stop something silly going on, do it. It's better you do it sooner than later, because if you know intervene right away, you wait, then the relationship can be spoiled for the same reasons. 5, 10, 15, 20 years later we see these things happening. You go talk say so you're the things where if you don't talk something, change something 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago, it will be too late by then. So it's just a piece of advice. You can take it or leave it. You don't have to take it, but that is my stand. If you see something that is not right, stand up for it, my dear friends. Stand up for it. And I hope this makes sense. Some of you might agree or disagree with me, but it is a strong point or viewpoint from me. And I hope it helps and blesses someone who might be actually currently observing a situation and remaining silent about it. If you're remaining silent about it, sorry to say, you are an enabler to the failure of that relationship. Okay, thank you. God bless you. Remain thankful for your life always. Be grateful, keep smiling, and always be happy no matter the situation. See you in my next video. Bye.